Gosh, it's gonna be hard to top that off now. That's hilarious. My name is Ben, for those of you who don't know me. And for those of you who do know me, I'm sorry. Gosh, this is my first time up here, so I'm kind of nervous. So, how did I end up doing stand-up comedy up here in front of you lovely people? I took a bus. I use public transport, as all of you guys probably do. You guys probably use public transport all the time. So you guys will know what I'm going to talk about today. I'm going to talk about weirdos and the penguin stance. Okay. Half of you guys are drunk, so this is going to be funny. Penguin stance. Basically, what all you guys do, you guys don't even realize you're doing it, right? Let's say there's a bus stop over there. You guys walk up to a bus stop. I do it sometimes too. And you guys try to walk up as nonchalantly as possible, right? Try to be all cool, like nothing serious, right? Don't walk too fast, don't walk too slow. And then you stand next to the person that's already waiting there, right? You don't want to stand too close because you're the weirdo. Or you don't want to stand too far because you'll be the awkward penguin, social penguin. So you stand just the right amount, just the right distance from him. And then you make sure you don't make any noises, right? This is the worst thing for a socially awkward person, is making a noise in public and then having everyone think that you're a weirdo. So then you make sure you don't make any noises, you don't make any sudden movements, because you'll be rendered a weirdo. Now, why don't you want to be rendered a weirdo? You guys know, right? You guys are, well, actually we all do this. You don't want to be called a weirdo, because as soon as you guys walk into a bus, what's the first thing you do? Okay, hecklers. Hello. Okay, well, once you get onto the bus, first thing you do is you look for the weirdos, right? You look for the weirdo on the bus as you're looking for a seat. Or when you take a seat, you look around, who's sitting next to you, right? And you try to spot the weirdo. The weirdo is the person who's laughing to himself, talking to himself, singing to himself, or nodding on everybody as they walk by and saying hello. So you want to avoid the weirdo. And if you don't believe me, right, let's say you're in town and there's a weirdo walking towards you, and it's a person who's just laughing to themselves, nobody around him. What do you do? Oh goodness, this is terrible. No, you don't wait. That's in town. You go at home. Okay? You let him pass, right? You don't want any of his weirdness to rub off on you. So basically, goodness, this is tough crowd. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Yeah, you don't want any of his weirdness to rub off on you because it might affect your vocal cords. Pitch Perfect reference over there. And yeah, so I'm gonna tell you guys a story of what happened about 2-3 weeks ago, right? Before I found out I was gonna do stand-up comedy, right? Once I found this out, I was gonna I downloaded a few comedians onto my phone. Not literal comedians, because that's impossible and illegal. I downloaded a few sketches onto my phone, and I was gonna listen to them on my commute. And oh, the shuffle button. You guys know the shuffle button on your phone? It's amazing sometimes when you're listening to a good song. However, it's specifically designed to pick the absolutely worst song after your best song, right? So you might be walking in town, rocking out to Eminem, Jay-Z, Nickelback, whatever you're into. And then all of a sudden you're jamming out to Frank Sinatra, Come Fly With Me. Okay? So, I was in town one day after a long day of college, and then I do the penguin, right? Did I tell you guys about the penguin? So, I'm over there waiting for the bus, and I'm listening to, I don't even know what it was. And then all of a sudden there's this drop-dead gorgeous girl. She walks right in front of me, okay? I'm like, damn. See, because I think I'm black on the inside. No offense. That's why the comedians I downloaded, it was either Kevin Hart or Insane Wayne, right? I think I'm a reverse Oreo. Delicious. So, that's how to do. This is my first time, so you have to forgive. Okay, so yeah, I'm like, dang, she's good looking. So she walks by, and then she literally stops 2 steps away from me, right? And I'm like, alright, what's up? And then she looks at me, and I was like, yeah, she wants my body. I'm in there, like swimmer. So, and then, then, long and behold, right, the shuffle button works its magic, and I'm there listening to Kevin Hart, okay? And you see, comedians are comedians because once they tell a joke, it gets funnier and funnier and funnier. So, was this supposed to be funny? And then I was just standing there, and then I just put on this big old grin, right? As everybody's walking by, I'm just grinning at them, and I realized this, I'm like, damn, what the hell? I shouldn't be grinning at random people. So then, I'm just standing there like this, right? And then I'm like, crap, I better hide this. So I decide to look at the girl to try to hide this grin, so I make it seem as if I'm smiling at her. But I mean, to any random girl in the audience, if a guy stares at you like this, you think there's something wrong with him, right? Okay, you see, Kevin Hart gets funnier and funnier. So I'm over there. You guys know in these situations where you want to laugh, but you don't want to be laughed about it, so you kind of open up your airways and you release like this kind of quiet laugh. It kind of goes like this. So that was me in town, standing there waiting for the bus. I try to hide this, and I look at the girl, and I'm there laughing like that. I'm like, okay? She probably thinks I'm a psycho. And what hurts the most is she turned around and she walked away, but she didn't walk away. She took 2 steps away. Okay? So I was like, damn. But that's not what I thought. I thought the bus was coming. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start walking. And I was like, okay, here's my chance. I'll wait right next to her for the bus to come, maybe start a conversation or something. And halfway through this, I'm like, damn, what the hell? Let me put myself in her shoes, right? I see this stunning, drop-dead gorgeous guy over here standing. Then he grins at me. Then he starts laughing to himself. I walk away. Sorry. He's following me, laughing. I'm about to call the goddamn cops on my stalker-ass self, right? To be honest, right, I thought you guys were gonna laugh like hell after this.